Dumb enough to be baited into talking family business, into talking my baby brother in front of a police detective.
Walt doesn't run because Harlan never allowed any dad.
What's going on, YouTube? So, I've seen this movie before. A movie that I first watched in 2020. Word of mouth is how it found me. It's Knives Out! I know, you've seen a billion reactions to this movie. You've probably seen it yourself, but that's what's great. I know I'm not spoiling anything, and I don't have to feel like an ass for talking about it. And we've all seen it, and we're all going to notice different things, and we will all have opinions about stuff that happens. So, this is going to be fun. My name is Shelly, and this is my channel, Shelly is Reeling. If you are new, thank you. Taking the time to click on my face, taking time out of your day to watch my channel, watch my reaction. And if you are returning, you know what it is. What is up? Are you ready?
Oh, Lord.
Let's get into it. Whoever did this score understands the drama. Music in a movie is so crucial to striking the right tone.
Morning,
Imagine
Mr.
if they had
Thrombie.
gotten this music wrong, you know? It's so playful and so dark and ominous, like it's leading up to something. It's so good!
Finding out who did it and the Wi-Fi sucks in my room.
Turn
so
it
doesn't
off
play. There's
now.
2 minutes left.
Alice,
What? There
off.
isn't even anything bad and they're just
Talking
talking.
murder on
Normal
it.
TV.
George-
there's-
I'm sorry, Martha. It's okay.
At least she apologized.
It's Harlan's son.
This always cracks me up. She says, "Hi, Walt."
Hi, Walt.
And then he's like, she knows that. I am certain that that driveway is like a mile on its own. I said this in my, what was it, companion reaction. The idea of being that far away from help,
But I don't understand.
I don't know, it gives me the willies. But I can't be that far away from civilization. You're screwed if you need to get something or someone or somewhere and you can't, no, just no. Absolutely not. They're both so beautiful.
Not knowing what to do next.
It's very interesting. You notice the only person crying, the only person with tears, the only person outwardly showing emotion over the loss of Harlan is Marta. And I'm not saying that tears are indicative of grief. They are. Everybody grieves differently. The intensity of her emotion to the point that she couldn't help but cry about this man that she knew way less than they did. And the fact that she is genuinely emotionally stirred by his passing and that everybody else just seems to be, okay, he passed and life goes on and what's the next thing that's happening in our lives. I just think that's interesting.
Kiddo.
Linda.
That is Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis, ladies and gentlemen. Yay for the genre! We don't have to like it, but it is what happened. And I'm really glad that it did. She's been around forever. She's part of several franchises. She has done marquee work. She has done nostalgic work. She has done prestige work. It was her time, and I am happy for her.
That means a lot.
Was so hairy.
Jacob.
And I'm doing
Glenn's caregiver. Good girl.
Hey, it's good to see you. I'm not talking to you, though.
And Juanetta. Great nana.
Okay.
It is my company.
Sorry.
I built my business from the ground up.
I work for no one.
Just like your father. It's my admiration for how you followed in your father's footsteps.
But surely Walt runs the merchandising, adaptations, film and television rights.
Are you baiting?
You have to admit, Linda was the smartest of the Thrombies, right? Because she knew exactly what he was doing by putting a lead out there. And she's like, oh, you're trying to get me to say something to implicate or indicate something about my other family members, which I know you're trying to do. So plus, like I said earlier, she's the one who read the article that Joni only read the tweet about. So she knew about Benoit from a tweet, but Linda read the article in the New Yorker. She's the smartest of them all. She's not by any means more virtuous than any of them, but she's actually the one who actually picks up on things more than Walt, more than Joni, more than Richard. She's smart. I don't know how she didn't know her husband was having an affair. Or did she? I mean, maybe she is one of those wives that, the situation works and I know that I, have a prenup on him and that he can't I'm still in control. Even though he does this thing, I'm still in control, and it's fine. Who all knows? But we all know that there are women like that who just kind of go with the flow because it's not hurting anything, and whatever. I hope she's not that woman, but who can tell?
Dumb enough to be baited into talking family business, into shit-talking my baby brother in front of a police detective.
Walt doesn't run shit because there are no TV and film rights. Harlan never allowed any adaptation.
Business affair guy. He sent something over. It's hard numbers this time. And I just think this is a win.
This was before Netflix bought this series, wasn't it? Right? Because I know that they own Glass Onion and everything that came after. Did Ryan sign the deal with them after he made Knives Out? He basically put this into like the film, I want Netflix. And it happened. How fun is that?
We talked. We had a business discussion about e-books. Jesus, it was nothing. Look, we all love Ransom. He's a good kid. We love him.
But
But he's always been the black sheep of the family.
deep
And I'm not trying to.
And I don't understand why Harlan would keep Ransom around. Some people for which civil discourse is not like a turn on, because that's creepy, but having someone who's not afraid to be the devil's advocate with you at a moment's notice is actually pretty invigorating and is great for your mind to have somebody who doesn't always say yes. I think a lot of celebrities, in fact, are missing that in their lives. People who are not yes men, who will give them the opposite in an opinion stance. And I think Ransom did that for Harlan. And I think he thrived off of that. And I think it helped him in his process when he was writing his books. Now, Ransom wasn't always there, but I also think that that was a younger, more invigorating version of Linda that he was sparring with. And I think that he really appreciated his presence as a result.
No? But Joni was here too.
He has so
she was
many
early,
tells.
so
Don't ever play poker, Richard. You're a terrible liar.
I will.
You tell her,
Beautiful eyes.
or I will. Bells ringing?
That's
house?
a lie.
Earlier, Richard said you.
She's a bad liar too. I mean, listen, is it really a bad thing to be a bad liar? Because it means you don't lie enough that you're good at it? But they all just kind of have these tells that anybody, you don't even have to be Benoit Blanc to know that they're all obfuscating. Every single one of them is not telling the truth. And she's the house to see Harlan. Liar! Get better, especially when you're talking about thievery. $100,000 a year for at least 3 years, right? Because Meg's been in college for at least 3 years. I think she's a sophomore or a junior. So the point is, it's more than $100,000. It's at least $200,000 that she's stolen from him. And she really thought they weren't going to be able to have forensic accounting look back. The information is out there. There's two people that she went through. There's the person who was sending her the money, and then the person that was sending the money directly to the school. So 2 people besides Harlan know that she was gypping him. He told them already. So why would you lie about that? Just come clean.
Earlier, Richard said you were there.
To see Harlan. Yes.
I'm sorry to press, but
Because he caught a discrepancy. Has been wiring tuition monies direct for the past 4 years. Know that this is the last money you or Meg, all for the best. My mind's made up.
That is such... The man is already taking care of you. He is already financing your lifestyle and taking care of your daughter's tuition. You're already getting $200,000 a year out of him. And you're stealing another $100,000 from him. And it's because she feels she's entitled to it. That's crazy work. And the fact that he didn't immediately seek recompense from her for the thievery, he basically said, well, you got what you wanted, but listen, the gravy train stops here. You're not getting anything else. She got us pretty damn lucky. He could have called the authorities on her. She stole from him. And he still let it go. Hell of a choice. He's always going to take care of you. You just gave up. If everything hadn't happened, assuming things would have gone on normally, she still would have had the possibility of another $100,000 for the next decade, maybe, while he was alive. Who knows? She was willing to risk that for the cushion of another 100,000 that she was already getting 100 grand every year anyway. That is dumb. I would never risk the bag in that way.
For the semester? No big deal.
She's gone.
And the way she ran out of that room, no, nothing suspicious about that at all. God, she's so fabulous. God, Lakeith is half the size of Daniel Craig.
Suicide, and quite frankly,
look at them side by side. They're practically the same height, but Daniel is just so damn stocky that he literally is 2 of Lakeith Stanfield.
Slit, typical for a suicide? Yeah, I mean, that's dramatic. But look around. I mean, the guy practically lives in a clue board.
Oh, honey. She loved that man. She really did, more than anybody else in that family did. I'm sure they cared about him, but she loved him. I don't think she knows any other way to be, you know?
Where are you going?
I've been doing a little poking. Take a seat, please.
Started at 15 and then he needed a friend.
Make you a good nurse.
What you got her out here
All right,
freezing
Blanc,
for?
I mean,
Yeah,
this is-
Marta. Richard is having an affair. His father-in-law found out and confronted him.
Lifestyle guru, Joni. No, Harlan was supporting her and her daughter, and that's the opposite.
Cutting off Joni's allowance.
Oh, Johnny.
And she just happened to be there for all of it. She clocked all the tea because he was naturally inclined as his friend to, you know, tell her everything that he found out. He needed somebody to confide in. It's exactly what she said. That much I do believe. There are other things that happen in the story that she interprets, right? There's things that she says where I'm not entirely sure that it happened the way that it's laid out. But we're inclined to believe because we know that she's the good guy, at least to Harlan. So, but yeah, I believe that that's what happened. He always found something out. And as soon as he found it out, he was inclined to tell her. That's why she knew everything. She was a good sounding board. She was his friend, his confidant.
For the inheritance? Come on. No, have you seen her Insta?
All 3 of them did.
3.
But that night, something Harlan said shook him.
Please, just wait inside. Stay close, all right?
Why is Benoit Blanc here? Dodged a very important question. An envelope of cash showed up at my apartment yesterday with a news...
An envelope of cash. That's got to be at least 2 bands. And I bet they were all hundreds, which basically means he left an envelope with probably about $20,000 on his doorstep to come and investigate this. He basically paid him to catch him. He paid him to catch himself. What a dumbass. Yeah, real dumbass. But this would get a lot of people to do a lot of things, if you think about it. I'm not even Benoit Blanc, and 2 bands left on my doorstep would get me to at least show up and be like, hey, so what do you need?
Walk me through everyone's whereabouts at the time of death.
Marta took Harlan upstairs to give him his meds. So we know every time someone took the stairs at night, from somewhere above her in the house. He explained that they had just knocked over the go board.
I just knocked over the go board.
Linda is awoken a second time. Noted the time, midnight. Meg woke up because the dogs were barking outside.
So please, take your time. Tell us what happened in that half hour.
No.
I like this house. Like, I love this house. It's so creepy and gothic. It's great. But oh my God, does it scare the bejesus out of me. All of those back pathways, creaking stairs, you know, it would scare me to no end. It's like that house H.H. Holmes had. Yeah, it was a hotel where all these like staircases going to nowhere. Anything could be around any corner, dark corners. Ugh, scary. But it is really cool, you know? It's really neat.
And go to bed.
You only put that vile shit in.
Who really loved drama, huh?
I'm so old. You'll try.
Build a beautiful pattern.
That's elder abuse. My only hope is that an earthquake will strike. Get under a door frame. Yeah. The guy out there on the porch, dead.
When he had a heart condition, I had to do milrinone.
You know, sometimes I think that everything.
Like
and
you
then
said I
your
should.
father, not just a provider. Why did I wait till my mid-ages to become a morph? Is there a problem?
Or if too much is taken.
You gave me 100 milligrams of the good stuff. Oh, well, no pressure.
The fact that he took a moment to actually write down what had happened because he really thought he was going to live through it and he was going to be able to use it in one of his stories is hysterical. No sense in that moment that he was going to die. And he was totally okay with the mishap and was going to utilize the situation.
5 sweats, disorientation, and then 10 minutes.
Yeah, from the moment of injection. Now, the ambulance would take at least...
I have it because it comes with the kids. It should
Resignation
be here. It
on
has
his
to be.
face. He had already
It's like
decided,
a-
I have to protect her. The resignation on his face. She loves me. I have to protect her. And it's more than that, right? Because he had already made the will. If she goes to jail, my plan goes out the window. I have to protect this girl. I want my plans to come to fruition.
What are you doing?
And 2 canines.
We have 6 minutes. Get behind me. Get behind me. Oh, hi, Joni. Go boy. Sorry about that. It's still undocumented. And if this is your fault, but you have to do exactly what I tell you. And then say goodbye loudly.
Well done.
Drive out the gate after the carved elephant.
No, he said before.
The dogs will know you. They shouldn't bark. I am not. Do it. Don't make any noise.
Wow, that's so neat.
Once you're inside.
What's crazy to me is that he knew he had a process that was so familiar to his family that they wouldn't question what had happened. Like, he told her to come up that trellis, put on that cap and that robe, and walk through that pathway, whatever, up those stairs in that direction. They didn't even question that it was him and that it was him doing it. You know what I mean? Like, if they had actually cared about him at all enough to go inside, if Walt had actually cared enough about him, if the little boy had cared enough about him to actually open the door and see who was going up the stairs instead of assuming that it was him, this would have gone a whole other way. But he was banking on the fact that they wouldn't be invested enough to even check.
Walt is smoking outside and he'll see you. You've gone from suspect number 1 to an impossibility.
You could argue that she's known this whole time too.
Police.
You know I can't lie, I'll puke.
Well, then don't lie.
I love it. Great conceit.
Joni came up to check on us. He pulled his shoulder last week.
What kind of medication did you give him?
It's a non-narcotic analgesic.
Did you notice anything strange or off about his demeanor?
He totally knew.
Thank you, Miss Cabrera.
She obviously is very skilled at maintaining her composure even when she knows she's going to vomit. She was holding it. Oh, look at that. Did you see the little burn marks on the paper? That was a tell of how it is that she comes to realize, you know, how she gets the note to show itself later. Oh, that's fun. I didn't see that before.
For the big reveal.
It's coming.
And
Good
look
Lord, her
around you. The
eyebrows are
streets are
gorgeous.
literally and don't make this a race thing. You always make this.
Come on, Joni. Nobody.
God! These people are vapid.
Uruguay. But you did it right. Just like Dad and like all the rest of us.
Oh my God, Marta, what?
Scenes are barely lit.
Take them whenever you need them. God, my heart won't stop. I can't.
Who's gonna open a clock?
It's gonna open a clock.
I love details like that, especially in a whodunit. Seems
We've been
like they have a
talking
good
it over,
rapport.
We
Take
all think
care
that
of.
you deserve something.
Thought you should have been at the funeral. By the way, I was out.
You still here?
Father, who was a police detective years ago. Here now, here. Something is afoot. Harland's detectives, they dig.
You ever heard of that book?
Gravity's Rainbow.
Nobody has, but I like the title. Stroll leisurely to its terminus to keep it pending for 48 hours. I trust your kind heart.
I trust your kind heart, my confidant, excuse me. I need to make sure what I suspect about you is true, because I suspect that something happened. I have evidence that something happened, but if I can prove to myself that you are the good guy, then I will have to divulge what I know. It was vetting her. Definitely vetting her. He already had the evidence. He had already seen it and it was already confirmed. So he was basically just trying to make sure that what he suspected was true. Does having a kind heart make you a good nurse? I wonder when he saw her shoe and when he decided to play this through.
You do as I say.
Oh, God. What a thing to witness. What a night she had. And just like that. All right? She hadn't worn those shoes every single time she came to the house, right? That would have been a sign that she was trying to hide something. He probably would have noticed. Because that's evidence. He literally let her leave the residence wearing the evidence of what he already suspected, or at least what he knew. The fact that she came back to the house the next morning, A, because he told her to come and she did, and B, wearing the shoes that had the evidence on them, was probably giving him what he needed. He's building a case to trust her.
What's his name?
Ransom?
Yeah.
Kenoke Street?
Keno. I awoke. No, stay there.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Marta. Best church of character is a dog.
Yeah, well, they've got plans to read the will at around 10.
Oh, but you'll know it when you see it.
You dropped this.
How'd the go board get knocked over?
Look at the shoulders. My God.
This is Trooper Wagner.
We're officers of the law.
Ooh, Biscoff.
CSI KFC?
Not her name, not her job.
Hey, Max, setting up.
That's
Get
Yoda.
ready in 10 minutes.
Funeral, but you're early for the will reading. Supposed to mean.
Wait, Walt, what?
Nothing.
Swatting Syrian refugee.
Oh. My son's.
Joylessly masturbating to pictures of dead deer.
That's so specific.
You know what, Richard? You want to go?
It had nothing to do with punches. It was slaps. What a bunch of lightweights. These men are ridiculous. They really think they were doing something with this little kerfuffle that they initiated. They weren't going to do anything.
You gotta do this more often.
That's great.
Hey! After all the shit you said, after everything that any of us.
Yo, they're
like Dad, like.
just going to let him talk to him like that?
A single red dime. You're nuts.
Did Harlan
Condescending
tell you he was
asshole.
going to cut you out of the will? Well, then he's done what?
Look, this is not going to be easy for you, but it'll be good.
Up your ass, Joni. You've had your teeth in this family.
Hey, take an extra bowl.
Sure.
You look like you're gonna pass out. Have you eaten anything today?
This is a nightmare.
Look at his shoulders.
Tell you anything?
Yeah, my mother built her business from the ground up with $1 million loan. And I know that's what my grandfather was trying to protect. Jesus. I could have killed him. In the night, I had this, like from here on out, I was gonna have to fend for myself.
Just confessing all.
I felt, one, I know he didn't commit suicide. Maybe you and I were the only two who knew him, so you're not gonna bullshit me on this.
There have got to be options here.
No. Was of sound mind when he made the changes. You not liking what he did does not speak to
Testamentary capacity.
You said the investigation is ongoing. You made a point of that.
I have eliminated no suspects.
There's only one answer to this.
Granddad wanted to give Marta everything, then that's what he wanted.
No. You think I can pay for your school?
Meg came to her mother in that moment and gave a cogent, solvent reasoning for what had happened and understanding of what had occurred. As soon as the reality hit her doorstep, she was compromised. Is Ryan saying something about Gen Z with that? You know, like everything is what it is and right is right and wrong is wrong until it affects me. And then I'm not okay with the consequences. And something has to be done because now it's brought to my doorstep. It's an interesting little conundrum that he played out there. I'm interested to hear what people think about Meg's behavior in this movie because she does so many good things, so many right things. She's on the right side of history until it becomes apparent that her life and her outcomes are going to be changed by this. And she does the worst thing she could have done in that moment to a room full of desperate people.
I don't care if I go to jail. But my mom? You're gonna say something?
You're not gonna go to jail. That detective's not gonna catch you. Let me help you go all the way.
He's so full of
What's
shit.
going on? This isn't you.
You're gonna give me my cut of the inheritance.
You know how, like in Barbarian, when Keith opens the door and Keith is Pennywise, we're all predisposed to thinking that Keith must be a bad guy because why would he be in this movie if he wasn't? Because he's Pennywise. Very similar with Ransom, right? Ransom is freaking Steve Rogers, Captain America. And even though we've seen him demonstrate some qualities that are not so virtuous, when this happens, I feel like Rian Johnson is leaning on our predisposition of him being good guy Steve Rogers to maybe believe that what he's saying here is in earnest, which is really clever. And I have to give him props for writing a character and basing him or casting Chris Evans in it. Because there is something that comes along with being that actor in this role that predisposes you to thinking about him as being the good guy. And then him subverting our expectations. She never said yes or no.
I know.
Are you okay? I wanted to say sorry for how everyone was, with the will. What are you gonna do? Do whatever you think is... I know he was like family to you, but we're his actual family.
No, Meg.
Falling in line.
Did Blanc find anything suspicious at the house? No matter how good this Blanc guy thinks he is, he's got nothing.
I don't even know what that means, but you better get
Damn! Who called the news? You still have a DVD player or a CD player? I have both. I'm not giving up my physical media. I refuse. One of my most cherished belongings is my physical media collection. Hell, I still have my vinyl. Nobody is with her. Her son just died.
If I am, as I suspect, is weariness.
Weariness.
The inevitability of truth. But what you do with the truth once you have it.
Nobody even bothered to ask.
Sitting there with you.
I believe him. And because of that, she was willing to talk.
Kind of went a little crazy yesterday.
Understandable.
I'd be careful of all of it.
This is what Harlan wanted.
With your mother.
The way he's gripping that cane, man.
What did Meg tell you?
Coming to this inheritance with all this scrutiny that we can protect you.
Jesus.
From that.
Bearing down on her like that?
Yeah, with the right lawyers, you know? Not these ever even needs to come up, but...
Because Harlan gave me all your resources.
Damn. Damn. Look at that house.
Marta, this is going to show the morphine overdose. I mean, the actual evidence is sitting up the street at the crime lab.
Be an hour, it depends. You know, we want to make sure.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, thank you, Chief. No problem. Well, what about security cameras?
Just a report on the blood work.
This is insane.
Girl, he knows your car.
You didn't get any other instractions? No phone call, no email? Nothing. You know what this means, right?
You regret helping
Trumpet
me yet?
sounds so familiar.
Taking the beamer.
For adrenaline right now, I feel like I swallowed bees. You know, just to get that report back.
Get it back and destroy it.
For
I
what?
couldn't do this without you.
She just sees nothing but the good in people.
Hey, you don't need to thank.
Ask you to drive. I want a full rundown on everything he said.
Family is truly desperate.
I need to pick something up. It'll be very quick. It'll be just a few minutes.
What's the,
And he was okay with her just stopping to pick something up? That's weird that he allowed that.
Listen, I don't know what you want.
How often have we seen that shot in a movie? Usually the character is facing away from us. I can think of a couple of times. There's that moment in Don't Look Now with Donald Sutherland before he gets got. There's the moment, of course, everybody knows from Blair Witch Project at the very end with Mike standing in the corner. The Sentinel does it. This horror movie from the 70s with Chris Sarandon. There's a character standing in a corner. You don't know what they're doing until you get up close. Hey, Dario Argento in Phenomenon, it's a great way to build suspense, right? Because you know that eventually whatever's in that corner is going to turn around and you're going to get a jolt. It's very effective, though. Definitely gets the heart rate up. Oh, Lord. Get it off her face. Get it off her face. It looks like it's a Black Widow.
Friend?
Oh, and now it's on her.
You called me here. You sent me an email. That's why I'm here.
What are you saying?
Aw. Oh, she's reaching for you, though. Sometimes I stand in the middle. We all do it in the car. We all have the song that we love to sing at the top of our lungs.
Listen, this is over. People are getting hurt. Unless that's why she needed the blackmail money.
I
give
feel
the doctors
terrible.
my number, so they'll call if anything.
You can tell
She
me a
really
whole story
thought-
on the drive over.
Friend
That's
said
her
it was
house.
The copy.
He's still processing it, but he feels like he's got most of what he needs.
We would have gathered together and get this over with.
All of one mind on the subject.
Sorry, no, I was
She has a
scared.
conscience,
I
at
didn't
least.
want to tell them. I know where the tox report is.
Everything
She
has a
basically told me what it
purpose.
was.
You make a pretty lousy murderer.
He's like, I still know what happened. What a shot. What a shot.
Excuse me. Knives out, beaks bloody. Well,
Roll credit.
Tell me what the...
get him out of the house. Marta, the will, Harland.
Everything Harlan told Marta to do, Ransom figured out how to do for himself. The entirety of the plan, except for going up and down the stairs dressed as Harlan, they had the same thought process. He really was his research assistant. He really did help him come up with those plots. To be undone by your own blood. He literally created his killer, you know? Like, his blood is the reason that he died. Literally, his blood is the reason that he died. Or at least he thought, you know, when he took his own life.
If Marta was responsible for his, you would get your share back.
If he did that, if the meds were switched, I
Because
gave
he knew she'd
Harlan...
know the right one.
Correct doses. I taped over the label of these two vials.
One's
You
more
know
opaque
because
than the other.
Harlan was
Never in any
perfectly
danger.
fine. In fact, if Harlan had listened to you, we are not finished untangling it, not...
Are you back again already?
Are you back?
This is stupid with 2 O's. You don't have a shred of evidence. You're just spinning a fairy tale.
Not a shred, no.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, she's guilty.
Enter Benoit Blanc. Everyone swarms in. So her mind begins to turn. A blood tox report will prove her guilt. Marta's confession. Marta has committed no crime. Unless
you've come this far.
You come this far.
In for a penny? In for a pound.
Step 1.
I hope I never ever want anything this badly that I'm willing to hurt
Step
people
2,
like this.
Send her the anonymous email with the late morning rendezvous time.
Who discovered something that was already claimed.
Yes.
And you came here alone without a weapon? Warning him with what?
See, now the board is set. And send you, Hugh.
He just got dumb. He started doing all types of stupid shit. Revealing his plan. Yeah, I did it, but I mean, seriously, Ransom, what was your plan in court after you said that shit? What a dumb thing to say.
I'll be there soon. Thank you.
Trooper Wagner, if you could,
I wouldn't have left him. I would have left Lakeith there with him instead.
We let you watch our granddad. We welcomed you into our...
Drama mama.
That is hooey.
Yeah, I killed Fran, but I guess I didn't. So what do you have on me? And then you'll see.
Just how much hell I can wreak on your life, you.
Ooh. What the shit? Ooh, I was gonna say the MF, but I don't want to say it because Benoit doesn't curse, so why should I? Ooh, child, what a dumbass! Oh, right at her eye. Oh my word! Even if you killed her, her family would still get the money. What? Just wanted to kill her? Yeah.
Shit.
Asshole. Y'all took a way too long to get him off of her. Like, way too freaking long. Sociopath. This has been the most chaotic week of my life. But thank God I have all of this money to cushion the blow. I'm so rich. I'm so fucking rich. It's fine. He's so unconventionally handsome. Just watching them cart her son off. Just have a cigarette. Girl, that you birthed that. That is what it is because of you. Yes, I do blame the parents. Untether yourself, he said. Yes, we do. But not just for him, for us. We're donezo, and you ain't getting shit.
Oh, from the first moment you set foot in front of me, I want you to remember something that's very important. You're a good person.
I just love this movie so flippin' much. And part of the reason that I haven't watched Glass Onion yet is because movies like Knives Out are like catching lightning in a bottle. Like the first season of any television show that is just so freaking good, and then it goes on for like 4 or 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 or 20 seasons, and you just can't be sure that they can recreate it. Is because I just don't think that they'll do it again. I honestly don't know that Ryan can do it again. I like the cast. One of them's from my hometown. And I'm sure it's a very good movie, but I don't remember the fervor around it being as loud as it was around Knives Out. Knives Out just had all the right gothic character actors to make the narrative work. You have the original Laurie Strode, you have Michael Shannon and his creepy ass, and I mean that lovingly. He does creepy very well. You had 13 Reasons Why girl in there. She comes from a creepy kind of somber narrative on her own. You have the boy from It, and then you have, you know, just the way that it all came together. Toni Collette. Then you have Toni Collette from Sixth Sense, for crying out loud, and Hereditary. All of these people fit this narrative so well that when these, you know, things are being woven together, these characters are being fitted together, it all just kind of works. That doesn't happen all the time. Movies are very hit and miss these days. And so I'm hopeful that Glass Onion is good. I'm curious what you think Marta ended up doing. because I remember going on Reddit and putting my thoughts in there, and I haven't checked what my responses were on that thread, but I know that there were some. I just don't check Reddit like that. But I remember thinking to myself, what would Marta have done? Because she does care about them. Despite herself, she cares about that family, and she wouldn't want them to harbor any animosity. Now, she would want to honor Harland's wish, so she kept the money. And she probably kept the house and moved her family in. She probably made sure that artifacts from within the house that were specific to the family were given to them. And I honestly don't believe that she left the grandmother without care. I'm sure she made sure that Grandma Thrombie was taken care of. I'm also sure that she took care of Meg's college, but she was not providing her a stipend when she got out of college. She just made sure she graduated debt-free. As for all the members of the family, she probably provided that Yahtzee boy with a trust to make sure his schooling was taken care of, but nothing for after that. And she probably gave Walt a stake in the publishing empire because he knew it already. She probably let him keep his job. I don't think she gave Linda and Richard any money. In fact, Richard was probably excommunicated from the family, having cheated and been found out. They got that divorce and he didn't get shit. And he's probably the only one who walked away without anything. Linda and Joni probably got something as a parting gift, maybe $1 million, just like what she got when she started her company. Same with Joni, because she has a company too, probably gave her $1 million, and that's it. The rest she kept with her family because that was what Harlan wanted, and that feels right to me. I hope that you enjoyed this reaction commentary. Wasn't the first time I watched it, but it was a good third time. I hope that you will like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day, week, weekend, whenever it is that you end up watching this. And as I always say, be the reason that someone smiles today. Take care of yourself. Bye. It's because I just don't think that they'll do it again. I honestly don't know that Ryan can do it again. I like the cast. One of them's from my hometown. And I'm sure it's a very good movie, but I don't remember the fervor around it being